여기 불과 일주일 전 작성된 하나의 진술서가 있습니다. 진술서에 따르면 10대 청소년들은 이른바 벨티를 하기 위해 한 주택으로 향했고 벨을 누른 뒤 그대로 도망갔다고 하는데요. 이후 집주인은 갑작스러운 상황에 놀라 권총을 든 채 집 밖으로 나오게 됩니다. 하지만 청소년들은 차량을 타고 도주하던 중 막다른 길을 마주하게 되었고 결국 차량을 돌려 자신들이 벨티를 했던 집 앞을 다시 지나가게 되는데요. 바로 그 순간 집주인이 차량을 향해 여러 발의 총격을 가하게 됩니다. 이후 집주인은 차량을 타고 청소년들을 추격하기 시작했고 총성 신고를 받고 출동한 경찰관 역시 빠르게 현장에 도착하게 됩니다. 과연 이 총격으로 인해 다친 사람은 없었을까요? 지금 바로 확인해 보시죠.
Alright. So what is happening this morning?
I went to pick them up to get breakfast, and
What time was that?
literally not even 30 minutes ago,
Where did you pick them up from?
right around the corner.
You know the street name?
Mac?
Right around the corner.
Yeah, it says address.
So, what happened when you picked them up?
And they got out of my car and knocked on the door.
What?
They got out of my car and knocked on the door.
And then what happened? When they got into the car?
I just went down the other road and I came back up and he shot at my car.
So nobody knows these people that randomly shot at the car?
No. There's bullet holes in the back of my car.
But you don't know who these people are. They don't know who these people are.
I don't know if they do, but I don't. I'm not around here. I'm not from around. I have no idea where I am.
Can I talk to you guys? We're trying to figure it out. Do you guys know them or your kids know them? What were they doing? I heard a couple of different things. But...
We in the house getting ready for work. I work for FedEx.
Okay.
I'm right here trying to get on my uniform. Next thing you know, baby girl in the living room. You hear, boom! I'm like somebody unfair. I'm right there like, y'all all right in there? She yelling at the door.
Okay.
You hear them saying, oh, boom,
And
then they go right
pull
down the street.
cut off lights and everything. Like we don't know
Oh,
what
in the
they
car?
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did they come back at all?
Yeah, they
Came
came
back
back up.
full
They had to
speed.
come back. We on the cul-de-sac.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are on Starview?
Yeah, we on Starview.
The first house on the corner.
Okay. I talked to one of your neighbors out walking his dog, I think.
Yeah, Brad.
So he said maybe they were kicking at your door.
They kicked
Yeah,
the
they
door.
kicked
right. The
There's
foot's
mud
still
on the
on
door.
The footsteps still on the door.
Okay. Do you know why they were kicking at
No,
your
I
door?
We don't. That's why we went to go get Jay to try to see what do they got against her. Because whatever it is, y'all need to end that today. Coming to people's houses at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, kicking on doors, that's uncalled for. That's not fun. That's dangerous. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. And if you to be the driver, you gotta quit driving people around like that. They're gonna get you in some type of trouble. That's stupid.
But it sounds like they were flying up and down the street, lights cut off, and kicking on the door. I guess it was yours.
Yeah. I don't know if they hit anybody else, but either or.
What's your daughter saying?
She just asked them why they doing it. And then they right here act like they don't even know why they doing it. Like, out of all the houses on that block.
Why are you saying it to me?
Because
Whoever,
you in the car with them. You in the car with them. You in the car with them,
don't
though.
matter.
You in the car with them. We don't know who did it.
All of y'all wrong.
It's not right.
How y'all have footage of it?
But it's not right. We do. We do. We do. So what are you talking like
Where's your
sometimes, man?
parents? Where's your parents? We'll talk to the adults.
take care-
Where are the parents?
We'll take care of it.
Like, you corny as hell, man. You a kid, man.
Is this your daughter, the one right here?
Yeah, she right
Can I talk to her real quick?
Yeah, you can.
Hey, did they text you or anything?
No, but I know
You
that.
ain't. So shut the up, man.
What was that? No.
No, they didn't text me. They started. I didn't text you or anything, but I know.
Hey,
I'm Jarvis Godfrey. My name Jarvis Godfrey.
Stop.
Out of here.
I know.
Stop. They text you
No,
or
they
like,
didn't text me. I was asleep. That boy, like I said, he lives around the corner.
Which boy?
does he kind of know you?
Yeah, because we rode the middle school bus.
Do you guys have
together.
a problem?
No, we don't.
No?
Because he's a grade younger than me. I don't really talk to him.
Okay. You have an extra pen? I seem to have lost mine and I don't have my bag. So I guess they're on Starview in the white SUV.
Well, they started on Mac, evidently.
Oh. Do we have someone over there? Check in, see what they did over there.
She said that she's picking them up from a party about 45 minutes ago now.
Okay.
They get in the car and then she doesn't know what's going on. She's like, I was just turning around. And then all of a sudden somebody's chasing us and there's they're shooting at us.
Do we know who was shooting at them? Was it this white SUV, supposedly?
No, the white SUV's on
Starview.
Well, that's a good question. I mean, yeah, it could have been them. I don't know. The one that gives a lot of attitude, the one with the red writing on with the pants, his hands in his pants.
Yes.
We've had a lot of history in dealing with him for.
Who is that? Who is it? Supposedly he's like 13, 14.
He is born in 2010, so
He's 16.
15.
Did anybody fire a gun at them by chance? Because they're saying like that someone shot at them. It may be the other car. We're trying to work through that, but I didn't know if it was you guys who got startled. It was you guys. No? Okay. It's early.
It's early.
Yes, correct. You're right.
다행히 총격으로 인해 다친 사람은 없었습니다. 흑인 부부에 따른 청소년들과 얼굴만 아는 사이일 뿐 자세한 내용은 모른다고 진술했는데요. 이로 인해 경찰관들은 누가 총을 발사했는지 특정하기 어려운 상황에 놓이게 됩니다. 이후 경찰관들은 탄피를 찾기 위해 청소년들이 총격이 있었다고 진술한 장소로 이동하게 되는데요. 과연 총을 발사한 범인은 누구일까요? 계속 확인해 보시죠.
I was gonna say if you want to check that area, but maybe just around. That's where they said when they got shot was at the stop sign.
Fired off around at him.
Oh, here it is.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Huh.
Where did the other end go?
The bullet,
Yeah.
it hit their trunk.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think if you have a car that's fleeing, it's all the way down there, and you shoot from here, that's going to be justified
Well, that's what
in any
the
self-defense.
guy's all pissed at me because he don't like what I'm saying to him, but he's like, what would you do if somebody was breaking into your door? He's putting my life in danger.
Call
And I'm like,
911.
well, that's the time to shoot, not when the car's driving down the road and you're shooting at them as they're leaving.
And yeah.
And he's getting pissed at me, but I'm like, well, you're the one that would go to prison.
Those kids didn't seem very concerned. I was like, I think somebody shot our car, so we were just trying to get away.
What did they say why they were here?
Why they ended up here is a fantastic question that none of them know. One of them,
Are they all teenagers?
yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Is there gunfire involved?
Yeah.
I heard something about an hour ago.
Uh-huh.
It sounded like gunfire. And then I went out and fed my birds, and there's a bullet hole on
Okay.
the porch.
Okay. Do you mind showing me?
Sure. That's why.
Do you mind hanging out for?
See, there's no nothing here.
There's a bullet.
There's a bullet in there.
I think there is.
Just don't touch anything, please.
I think
Yeah, I didn't.
That's
I
okay.
think I
Just
might have because I put my finger over it.
if
to
you already
see.
did, that's okay. Just don't do it anymore, sort of thing.
Is it in there?
Yeah, it's in there. I thought there was.
탄피가 발견된 장소는 공교롭게도 벨트를 당했다고 진술했던 흑인 남성의 집 앞이었습니다. 심지어 발사된 총알은 이웃집 외벽에 박힌 것으로 확인됐는데요. 이에 경찰관들은 해당 흑인 남성을 유력한 용의자로 특정하게 됩니다. 이 남성은 33세의 야비스라는 인물이며 이후 약 3시간이 지난 뒤 경찰은 수색영장을 발부받아 야비스의 자택을 수색하게 되는데요. 과연 야비스의 집에서 권총이 발견될까요? 계속 확인해 보시죠.
Detective Lammers is coming up here with the paperwork. He'll give you a copy.
Here's a copy of your search warrant.
There gotta be no rush. That's not no notary.
Well, that's the County Judge. Judge Patrick.
It still gotta be stamped and notarized. Yes, it does. It's not notarized.
This is crazy one, huh? This is stupid. We the victim. They with us, y'all. I worked too hard. I worked too hard for this, bruh. I worked too hard. Y'all treat us like criminals.
There's no dogs in there, right?
No.
Yeah, it's a dog in there. Ah, it's gonna bite you.
It ain't no dog. It ain't no dog.
There's no dog. There's no dog.
This is just too much. Too much. Can y'all take off y'all shoes?
Please.
I don't want no dirt on my carpet.
There's 2 houses that I've heard that have been hit with bullets. Okay.
2 houses.
So that would be the discharging at or into a habitation.
Okay.
Discharging over a public road. Can't do that. Okay. You can't shoot over a roadway.
Okay.
That's what that would be. The police assault would be people in the car whose car was struck by a bullet.
Okay.
I stand your ground working in Ohio.
Yeah, so there's like
They was the aggressors.
castle doctrine kind of type stuff.
Okay.
But that's like
That's what he's talking about now. That's what he's talking about now.
Okay. It depends where the threat was at. If it was in the street, that doesn't apply. If it's at the front of the house,
It does apply.
in front of your door,
Property.
that's kind of how that would work.
Okay.
That footprint right there in front of you.
I'll mention it.
They don't care about that. They don't care about what caused all this, and that's sickness.
We found the gun drinking liquor 45, so. And then we spent 45K since they picked up.
Inside the house?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to do it?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I don't know exactly what Detective Lammers is going to charge you with, but you are going to be charged with one of the weapons violations.
Come on with it, man. I'm gonna do it with my chest up, chin out, man.
Probably the felonious assault is my guess.
I don't know why it's going that deep, but at the end of the day, like I told y'all, the fact that don't nobody take no picture of that door,
We're going
ain't
to.
nobody sat right here and noticed that we had a child. You see that pallet laying on that floor? It was a child laying on that floor, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, so,
y'all, like,
listen,
it's
let me-
protecting the
let-
castle,
let me
man.
say-
I'm trying to go to work.
Drink
Now
your
I'm about to sit right here. I'm probably gonna get fired from my job. I gotta get out, find a whole new job, and start my process all over again. And it's not fair that somebody came literally kicking foot in our door. My life felt threatened.
And that's all stuff that can be brought up. That's what I'm telling you. Like, don't let today define you. Just
I won't.
Go to
I
court.
promise you,
Go-
man.
go to
I'm a
court.
great father. My kids love me.
Just relax. You're with me. You're good. You're a big guy. I might use two sets on you. So give me your
I'm
hands.
getting charged with felonious assault.
Put your, just like you're praying. My God.
Okay.
I'm behind your back, though, unfortunately. You got any shoulder problems?
Yeah, my right shoulder.
I got two sets. He's a big guy. I mean,
Hey, y'all.
come on.
It's all right, baby.
경찰관들이 야비스의 자택을 수색한 결과 청소년들의 차량 트렁크와 이웃집 외벽에 남게 된 탄흔과 일치하는 45구경 권총을 발견하게 되었는데요. 결국 야비스는 체포되었고 경찰서로 연행되어 본격적인 조사를 받게 됩니다. 조사 과정에서 야비스는 도주하는 차량을 멈추기 위해 타이어를 노리고 쐈다고 주장했지만 검찰 측은 이를 극도로 위험한 행위라고 판단하며 강하게 반박했습니다. 결국 야비스는 주거지 및 금지된 구역에서의 총기 발사 그리고 중범죄인 특수폭행 등의 혐의로 기소되었습니다. 이후 $80,000의 보석금이 책정되었고 체포 이틀 만에 보석금을 납부하고 석방되었는데요. 이른 새벽 단순한 장난을 넘어 문을 발로 차기까지 한 청소년들의 행동 역시 분명 문제였지만 그에 대한 대응으로 이루어진 총격은 무고한 주변 시민들까지 위험에 빠뜨릴 수 있는 매우 위험한 행동이었습니다. 최근 야비스는 펀딩 사이트를 통해 변호사 비용 마련을 위한 후원을 시민들에게 호소하고 있으며 해당 호소문은 고정 댓글에 남겨두었으니 확인해 보시기 바랍니다. 여기서 영상을 마치려다 호소문의 한 문장이 눈에 확 들어왔는데요. 바로 지금까지 단 한 번도 법적인 문제를 일으킨 적이 없다는 문장이었습니다. 팩트체크를 가장 중요하게 생각하시는 미클 구독자 여러분을 위해 그냥 넘어가지 않고 직접 범죄 기록을 조회해 보았는데요. 총 20건의 범죄 기록을 확인하였으며 그 중에는 차량 내 불법 총기 소지, 불법 감금, 협박, 공무집행 방해, 가정폭력 등의 기록을 확인할 수 있었습니다. 이상으로 영상을 마치며 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.